Hello and welcome back to 18WJTS. We are here at the Dubois County Humane Society for our weekly visit. Excuse me. And it is nice and cool out there, so you know my sinuses are acting up accordingly. We are still in March, so there's that. But today we are profiling Miss Mocha here, and we have Shelby to tell us more about her.
Yes, so Miss Mocha, she is approximately, I guess going on 3 years of age. But we wanted to especially highlight her because March 24th is her 1 year mark with us. So she was found as a pregnant stray March 24th, and then she gave birth on March 28th to 3 kittens. So all of her kittens were adopted over the summer, and Mocha's just been hanging out ever since. And this cat's perfect. Like, she's petite, she's a perfect size, she doesn't shed that much. So sweet.
Very healthy, but she's
FIV positive, which is kind of like HIV in humans. She can live a very long, happy, healthy life, but she can also be more susceptible to like upper respiratory infections and illnesses, things like that. But she's been here for a year. This cat's never even had an upper respiratory infection that I can remember of. Like, she's been very healthy. She's one that I kind of regret testing because if we wouldn't have tested her, she would have left the day she came here. She's that sweet. We do have lots of people that specifically adopt FIV positive cats. Yeah. And some of these cats live to be 9, 10, 15, 20 years old. Some of them are never really affected by it. So I have a good feeling Mocha will be one of those.
Yeah, I mean, one might consider that, you know, giving birth is one of the biggest challenges a cat's body can handle. And I mean, she's already done that flawlessly. And again, all of her kittens are already gone, and she's just waiting here for the most perfect home. And she is so sweet, so soft, and yes, all of the cats in the free roam room have their own personalities, but she just hangs around in here with all the other cats perfectly fine. She just wants birds. She wants birds.
She's probably the most chill cat we have. She sits on this perch every single day. She watches birds. It's actually pretty entertaining because sometimes if there are birds out here, she really gets into it and gets her butt going, and like she's gonna pounce on one. But then when we have open hours, she is down and she's loving on people's legs. She's just really perfect.
Speaking of which, she's on the move.
What's this box?
So we've got Mocha in here. We've got Jello, Melon, Chopper, Tabitha over there. We've got the whole crew. And Mocha's shining.
On camera legs right now, so.
Yeah, she's all about it. Maybe not treats, but.
Yeah, she's not super food motivated, but that's okay. The rest of them are.
Yes, and to go with, you guys are trying your best to promote your older residents for the month of March,
like our longest length of stay. So Mocha and Joan are our 2 longest length of stay cats. Joan came to us last May. Why I haven't really pushed her as much is because I knock on some wood somewhere, but she does have somebody coming to meet her tomorrow. Oh, I know, so I don't want to get my hopes up or anything, but fingers crossed that it works out for her. So Mocha is our longest length of stay kitty. March 24th will be her 1 year mark. Yeah. Dog-wise, Addison, of course, has been here since November 3rd of 2021.
Wow.
Yeah. Really, really sad on that one.
She's a big dog. She needs a good...
She's a big girl. She's really strong. She's amazing. She is going to be so perfect in the right home. But she doesn't do well with other dogs, cats, young children. So she's just one of those...
She needs to be her own baby.
Yes, she needs to be an only child, and that's okay. Somebody is out there for her, but it is hard to find that person. So, and then Nadia. Yes. Nadia, of course, you guys met Nadia last week. She... has been here, I want to say May of last year she came to us. And we have had some people reach out to us about her since her last news outing and whatnot.
Great.
So
that's
fingers crossed that we can get her some more attention, but we'd love to get those guys out of here in the month of March.
Yeah, I mean, that's super important. I mean, you guys take care of your animals so well, but not that the part of the Humane Society is getting them out, getting them new homes, and it can be a long-term stay, but ideally you don't want them to be here forever.
Like Addison, she has literally lived over half of her life in the shelter, like in a kennel, and it's really sad. So we do want to find her a home, her more than anyone else, you know.
Yes.
Her personal, this is Chopper.
A little bit different from Mocha.
But also same situation, FIV positive, really perfect cat. He does great with children.
He's coming for the treats.
Great
that
with
she
other
left.
cats. Great with dogs. Like this cat, if I didn't have one already, he's too perfect.
Yes, he is quite sweet. And again, his name is Chopper, but also he has the sweetest little kitten meow.
He does. He chirps. He doesn't even meow. And then there's Dinah.
Dinah
screaming.
is still here. We've got the regulars. So again, it's just
Yes.
super important to check out all of the pets at the Dubois County Humane Society. And if someone clicks with you, whether it be cat or dog, you know, it might just be worth it to make their lives change and give them a new loving home.
Yes.
And I do know that I saw something online recently about someone needing to rehome a pet that they had found or they'd rescued. So if someone has that unfortunate circumstance where they have to figure out how to rehome, what's the best way to kind of handle that? Or like what's something that like this person, for example, had a lot of positive and negative comments on the post and stuff like that, and some people don't think it's right to rehome an animal after so and so days. But I mean, sometimes it's just not a good fit. So what do you kind of recommend for things like that?
Everybody has their own reasoning for surrendering, and most of those times it's none of my business. You know, if they're surrendering, they're doing it because they feel like they need to get that animal a better life, and that's totally understandable. So our process, go to our website, duboiscountyhumane.org. On the drop-down menu, you'll see surrendering a pet, surrendering a dog, surrendering a cat. Unfortunately, we do have a waiting list for both dog and cat. So cat waiting list is probably, they're both a couple of months long just because adoptions have been slower, but also with kitten season coming up, we're going to really start getting in the cat surrenders. But yeah, so if you find a pet or if you just feel like your pet, you're too busy or no matter what the reasoning is, you can fill out that surrender form. We'll add you to that waiting list. And then whenever we get space, we'll call you and have you bring that pet in.
Yeah, so I didn't know what the Dubois County Humane Society offered with that stuff. So you are accepting animals, but there is a wait. It's not going to be immediate. You're not going to get your hands immediately relieved. And some people just want that immediate release of
and I get that, and I wish that we were able to do immediate intakes and help people, but most times it is unfortunately a couple weeks or a couple months long. So yeah, if you can just be patient with us, we'll try to work with you.
Yeah, and I mean, if you guys aren't ready or aren't able to take them right away, again, I think that's what some people are trying to do with using social media is to kind of put it out there. And if a friend or a family member can take care of them for a little bit, even if it's not permanent, just if someone isn't able to care for them properly, being able to have the various resources is super important. And again, the shelters are there to help these pets, but they're not expected to be a place where they live out their lives.
Right. Yep. And with kitten season coming up. We know that a lot of people find cats and it's not your cat, but we do ask that if you can hold on to cat, kitten, pregnant mama, foster it until we can have space or find a foster for it. It's still the same process with filling out that surrender form. Yeah, and being a foster, even if you just deem yourself one, it doesn't have to be picture perfect. Right. But again, it's being able to be flexible and know that the animals that you're caring for or you give care to someone else for is going to be in a good spot for now is always a good thing, because I think that another reason people are kind of scared about that is they don't want to be seen as a bad person or whatnot for surrendering and whatnot. And I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but everyone has different circumstances and everyone's very understanding, and it's just what's best for the animals. Right. Don't eat the feathers, sir.
See, I think all the orange cats like to eat specific feathered toys because mine at home does the same thing. So I get you, Jello. You're good. Well, Mocha is, still hiding from us. So if you wanted to see more information about Mocha specifically, you can go to visit DuboisCountyHumane.org, of course, and check out her profile and whatnot. And, there's a lot of long-term babies that need homes.
Yes, so check them out and help us get them out of here.
Yes, and you guys are doing a great job of posting on Facebook and all of the social media channels about those individual residents and what their quirks are.
Yes.
And we continually say every week, get Dinah out of here. She needs to go too. She's not a super long-term resident, but she's ready to wreak havoc in somebody else's home.
Long enough. She's been here for at least 6 months, so...
Oh my. See, I knew you were feisty.
She's red hot. She's spicy. She is a spicy kitty.
She's a ginger kitty.
Yes.
That's okay. Not everybody is ready for the pets. They're ready for birds.
Yeah,
so
she's
we got to wrap it up here is what they're saying. So Shelby, thank you so much again for letting us come visit.
Thank you guys.
Check out Mocha. Check out all of their things to donate, adopt, volunteer. If you need to surrender a pet, you know, that's always an option instead of just letting them outside. Because, you know, having some care is better than none at all. So be sure to check out all those resources at DuboisCountyHumane.org. I've been Kaitlyn Neukam with 18 WJTS, and weather is next.